After the Gospels and the Epistles, a little of our history. Thou hast read the Gospels and the Epistles of the Apostles. But what came to pass after the last page was closed? The church of today scarcely knoweth her own history. Today I set before thee two men thou hast likely never heard of, the year 258. The Emperor Valerian signs an edict commanding the immediate death of bishops, presbyters, and deacons. In Rome, the Christians went down into the catacombs, the tunnels wherein they buried their dead. Sixtus II had been Bishop of Rome scarcely a year. On the 6th day of August 258, he was seized while celebrating worship in the catacombs of Calixtus and beheaded upon that very spot, together with 4 of his deacons. 4 days later came the turn of Lawrence. He was the archdeacon, entrusted with the money of the offerings and the distribution unto the poor. It was he who kept what remained of that fellowship of the beginning, when neither was there any among them that lacked. Acts 4:34. The prefect of Rome demanded that he deliver up the treasures of the church. Lawrence returned bringing the poor, the sick, and the widows, and said, "These are the treasures of the church." Ambrose of Milan preserved this scene in his treatise on the duties of the clergy. He was executed on the 10th day of August 258. Now mark what cometh to pass within 100 years. In 313, Constantine decrees liberty of religion and exempts the clergy from taxes. And in 380, Theodosius maketh Christianity the official religion of the empire. The church came out of the catacomb and entered into the palace, the year 385. Priscillian, bishop of Avila, is accused by the bishops Ithasius and Hydatius of sorcery and heresy. He was not judged by a council. He was brought before a civil tribunal, before the Emperor Magnus Maximus, and beheaded with 6 companions. It was bishops that accused, that pressed, and that obtained the sentence. And Sulpicius Severus, in his work The Chronicle, recorded it as a thing that had never happened before. In 258 the Christian dieth because the world hateth him. In 385 the Christian dieth because another Christian delivered him up. 5 years after the faith became the official religion, the persecuted was already the persecutor. And Jesus had forewarned, "The time cometh, that whosoever killeth you will think that he doeth God service." John 16:2. It is not the unbeliever he describeth there. It is the religious man persuaded that he pleaseth the Lord. When the church forgetteth what she hath done, she doeth it again. And when she trades the cross for power, she ceaseth to wait for the Lord's return and beginneth to reign in his stead. Sixtus and Lawrence died keeping the poor. Priscillian died at the hands of those who had forgotten the poor. Between the one and the other, the doctrine changed not, the heart changed. Watch thine own. Maranatha, even so come, Lord Jesus. Churchofchristreturn.com